Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your April 2019 general reading. I'm going to pull you an additional guidance card before I shuffle the rest of the deck. Oh, truth be told. I really like that card. It's about dropping the masks. As you can clearly see, this owl, this wise part of us, has stepped on top of the mask. So this is about not hiding. It's about growing into being an authentic and very, very genuine human being that says things how it is without having to mince words. It's very much about being truthful and being authentic. Don't forget, the truth sets us free. Coming out of the shadows into the truth is really an essential part of our life journey. So I'm going to just shuffle the cards for a minute so I get clear messages for the sign of Scorpio, and then we'll understand more about this additional guidance card. Please give me clear cut messages, please. So, what lies behind you is a Tower card. Yeah, that's the truth be told. With the Page of Pentacles, so the Page of Pentacles can be about a new business, a new job. The Page carries the Ace, which means he starts to build something. Maybe this building has came from... Now, I adore the Tower card. Most of the time, it depends what position it's in, but the Tower card is about the truth. It represents Aquarius, and Aquarius energy is about being in the truth of our own identity. So some of you are breaking from the past and building a new job, a new business. Something new is happening here. Can I just carry on to get the rest of the reading? So what you want, Knight of Wands, love the Knight of Wands, moving forward courageously without listening to the voice of fear. Look, with the Chariot next to it. Ooh, you're off, Scorpio. Very beautiful. The Challenge is a Justice card. We'll work out more about the Challenge. Page of Cups in your relationship house. So this is either a brand new relationship, or I love the Page of Cups when it exists in an established relationship, because it's almost going back to, you know, the state of innocence before all our love becomes tangled up. It's getting it back to a very, very innocent, very sort of romantic stage of love. Always love this guy when he shows up in a relationship sector. Money and work, you've got the Hanged Man, which might be a bit Libra, being the Challenge, because the Justice card is about the harvest, and the Hanged Man showing up here. These two cards would say to me, there's an awful lot of work in process here. Very, very hopeful reading. Ace of Wands at the Soul position. Don't worry, the Eight of Swords here. Yeah, and then the Two of Cups. I'll clarify to either a Major or an Ace comes up. And if neither comes up, it just means, yeah, the Judgment card. Very beautiful. Truth be told, the Tower. Okay, so some of yous are, it's like, because of this Ace of Wands, my favourite combination of cards is when the Tower shows up with aces, because there's a sort of sense of, you know, when you sort of break down, it's like, oh my God, set me free, you know, coming out of the rubble, coming out of a phase of maybe being a little bit tired, a little bit oppressed, and desiring to birth a new pathway for yourself. And that's what you most want, because the Knight of Wands moves forward carrying the Ace of Wands. So you want to step forward. The Fire is about self-expression. It's a very, very active principle, very, very passionate. This is what you want. You want to birth this brand new chapter. And because the Tower's behind you, it's almost that some of you are standing in your very, very raw power, and say no more. I am moving forward, because the Page of Pentacles has this ace in his hand, and he steps forward in order to create new structures. So there might be new businesses, new jobs, all this beautiful new potential emerging for you. Love this reading, by the way, because what you most want is this Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands charges forward, yeah, with that wand, this fire. And what generally prevents us being in this energy is the voice of fear, yeah, that tells us don't take risks, don't take chances. That is not happening here, because the Chariot is a supportive energy that's helping you get this Knight of Wands. The Chariot is very, very much about personal mastery, because when we're in a state of disarray, it's generally because our head's going in one way, our heart's going in another way, and sometimes we're just sitting in a big puddle doing nothing. The Chariot is about forces pulling together in order to get the direction that you want to go in. You can see it, the conscious and the unconscious mind, male, female, but you're joining together in this real mastery in order to get this Knight of Wands moving forward to your goal, okay? Beautiful, beautiful cards. The Justice card is the challenge, and I think that's for the Hangman showing up here. Because the Justice card represents Libra, it does talk about relationships, but it's the harvest. So think of all the work that you've been doing, and the Justice card would represent the harvest of all that work. And because of the Hanging Man showing up in the money and work, it seems to me that there's something still in process around this area. It's two major arcanas. You're not in charge of them. There's nothing you can do apart from keep moving forward in the direction that you have got control of. I'm going to get a unification card for these two, because I think there's a few issues around business and work that you might be having to allow to happen. Now, the card that's uniting them is the Victory card. Very good news. So whatever you're trying to get off the ground, even though when you're under the energy of the Hangman, you're not in control of the process. The Six of Wands is saying it's all going to come to a really, really good outcome. An example would be waiting. So the Hangman showing up, you might be waiting on the final decision around something. The final decision is a Six of Wands. It's going to be a success, okay? The Page of Cups in the relationship house, either a new relationship or an existing relationship. But because it's a page, very, very pure, the Page of Cups, you'd be at that relationship bit where everything would be feeling very sweet and very innocent again. It's like you're getting to know each other again for the first time. Yeah, because the Star card's with it. The Star card is about, this is Aquarius card, but it's also about being vulnerable, being naked, being seen, being willing, Scorpio, to have a very, very open heart and be open to this flow of love, either in a new relationship or in an already existing one, but allowing yourself to be more truthful about what's going on for you, more open, and that's what the Truth Be Told card meant. Soul position, you've got more fire, it's what you want to move forward in a very, very energetic way in order to build new things, okay? I'm not sure. I mean, there's definitely relationships, but this is definitely about work and money as well. And it's that Page of Pentacles that sort of gives me that feeling. So your first outcome is the Eight of Swords. Again, the Eight of Swords is that feeling of being a little bit stuck because of circumstances. That might be waiting on the Hanging Man. So still waiting for this Justice card. But then you've got the Two of Cups. soulmate card, connection. It can be about work partnerships, but something's been resolved because the Judgment card. So this is the final judgment. So if we're in a state of the Justice card being the challenge and the Hanging Man showing up, this would be receiving the news that you're waiting for, which connects with the Six of Wands, this success, this a lot of personal achievement. I think the most challenging bit of your month, Scorpio, is probably waiting around this Hanging Man. So waiting to find out news from the Justice card, which can be about job, can be about how some sort of situations being resolved. And I think that's probably what the Eight of Swords means. But then the Judgment card and the Six of Wands is a successful outcome. I absolutely guarantee it, by the way. With these two cards, one of the cards would give me enough to make that guarantee, but two of them together is whatever this challenge is around this Justice card. It might be waiting for a house to go through, you know, a divorce to go through, to hear about a job, to hear about new premises. This is it coming to full resolve. I think around relationships, keep your heart open. Be more, because the Star card is very much about transparency and nakedness, which is what we need to be truly intimate with someone. And if there's any issues in your relationships with that Eight of Swords, by the time the Judgment comes, it's been resolved. The new energy is now coming, okay? Very interesting reading, Scorpio. I'll be back to do the weeklies next week if you want to subscribe. If you want a personal reading with me, my email is in the About section. Okay, loads of love, guys. Bye.